lovely about it all, very supportive. And of course, we've supported them with donations and things like that. And it's now become another sort of symbolic place to meet. And, you know, there's a real presence when you go in there, you know, you have a real feeling. It's just somewhere nice to go for the fans to go and remember David. Of course, with the garden and the theatre and the church, and it's all in the same area. And the other little thing to connect those things, we often, when we do meet up in London, we stay at the St Giles Hotel in London. So that's another St Giles thing. So we decided, I think we need a picture of David up in the St Giles Hotel. Why not? So we managed to cajole the restaurant in the hotel, and we've got a beautiful framed poster of David up in there as well. So anybody that goes in the hotel, David's there as well. So yeah, that was nice. That was another nice little get together as well. You know, you can get a table in there and sit and look at David at the same time. So.
Yeah, why do you think it's so important to have these memorials in his name?
We don't ever want to forget him. You know, we never want to forget him. We always want to remember him. And I think it was such an important, massive part of, you know, our growing up years and everything. And it just is such a connection. And it's just brought so many friendships, so many people together. And David did say he wanted to, you know, spread love and light, and that's exactly what he's done by doing this. You know, the love and the shared friendship that everybody has, it's all because of him. All like-minded, we all have the same, there's no sort of competition or anything like that. We work together, and David's central to everything. And it just means that, you know, there's somewhere that fans can meet. You know, he won't be forgotten. We're determined that, you know, he's left his mark. He's left his mark in our hearts, and he's leaving his mark in the UK.
I can see how emotional that makes you.
Yeah, it does. It's really, really important, and I feel really strongly about it all.
You've also got a plaque at the Queen's Building at Heathrow, where we all would congregate to welcome him to the country, to wave him goodbye. Where did that idea stem from?
Well, I mean, there's that iconic sort of footage, isn't there, of David's sort of location. And when we kind of researched about Heathrow, we realised they were doing their 70, as part of their 70 years celebrations, there was various plaques throughout the airport. I think it was Joanna Lumley that launched it, and there's quite a lot of sort of famous pop stars. I mean, even the Queen's got a plaque, you know, and one of our members decided, right, we're going to write. We wrote to them, and surprisingly, the contact that we made was actually David Cassidy fan. Of course, he was, oh, fantastic, wonderful, oh yes, we'll definitely do that one, and things like that. So yeah, and actually that's happened quite a few times when we've reached out to people in various places. Oh, I'm a David Cassidy fan. It's really surprising how that comes about. So yeah, so the unfortunately with the Heathrow plaque, you can't just go in and see it. You can't, you know, because obviously with security and that kind of thing. But it's just there. It's a marker. It's a marker that David, you know, it marks the big events of those sort of years of the hysteria and everything like that, that David experienced and we all experienced. And it's just a marker. It's there.
Mm-hmm. Now, outside of London, we've also got memorials in Nottingham and Sheffield.